Hello folks and welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do it now and hit the bell icon. For today's project, I'm using a Tunisian crochet hook. It's a 5mm crochet hook. So starting our work with a slip knot, make a slip knot and secure it on your hook. Make a chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. So if you twist your work, you can see the back loops of each chain. So we'll be working in these back loops. Insert the hook in the second back loop from the hook. Yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on the hook. Insert the hook in the next stitch, also in the back stitch. And then yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through first loop. Yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over and pull through 2. So you have your 3 single crochet loops over here. Now we will work in the center of the first 2 loops. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. You will make an increase over here. Now with 2 loops on your hook, insert the hook under the second loop on your work. Yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook. Now insert the hook under the next loop. Yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 1. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. For the next round, we will not make an increase, so insert the hook under the first loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Now insert the hook under the next loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Now insert the hook under the next loop. Yarn over and pull up a loop. You again have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first. Yarn over, pull through next 2. Yarn over, pull through next 2. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. So this is your next row and we haven't made an increase over here. So for the next row, we will make an increase. That means we will go in the center of the first 2 stitches. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on the hook. Now insert the hook under the next loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Again insert in the next loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert in the last loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Over here you can see you have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So gradually our work is increasing. So in the next row we will repeat with the 5 stitches and we will not make an increase. So we will just go under the loops. So insert the hook under the next loop, which is your first loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Now insert the hook in the next loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Repeat this until you reach the last. So insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Over here you have 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, and then repeat by yarning over and pulling through 2. So pulling through each 2 you have finished your row, and this is how it will look like. Now in the next row we will make an increase. So inserting the hook in between the first 2 and then pulling up a loop, and then repeating by inserting the hook under each of the remaining loops and then pulling up a yarn. So over here you will have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through first, and then yarn over, pull through 2. Repeat by pulling yarn over and pulling through 2 until you reach the finish. So you can see that the width of your scarf is increasing. So next row we will not increase, we will just go under each loop and we will have 6 loops on our hook. So yarn over and pull through the first one, and then yarn over and pull through 2s. So you've finished this row as well, and now in the next row we will make an increase. So we are working with an increase and then not an increase, so same stitches, then an increase and then the same stitches. So keep repeating this until you have the width that you desire. So as you can see over here, I've done quite a number of rows and I've done a lot of stitches over here. You can see them on the hook. I'll just tell you how many in total I've got. So let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and 25. So I'll show you how I proceeded with my scarf. So once I had the number of stitches I was happy with as a width, since I'm doing a toddler size, I made 25, and over here you can see where my stitch marker is. This is where I stopped increasing when I had 25 stitches, and then I went in the same stitch count for the rest of the scarf. And you can see over here, this is the narrow end where we were increasing all our stitches, and after we had the number of stitches we wanted, I just kept on going in the same way till I reached the length I wanted. And from here now onwards we'll be decreasing our stitches, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So first I'm just going to finish off this row in the same way. Yarn over, pull through 1, and then we'll be yarning over and pulling through 2s until we reach the end of the row. In the next row we'll be decreasing our stitches, so you can see the loops of each stitch over here. To make a decrease we will go under the first 2 stitches together. So insert the hook under 2 stitches, and this is your decrease. Yarn over, pull up a loop. So you've made 2 stitches into 1, and you can place a stitch marker over here so that you know that you've made a decrease. But decreases are relatively easy to read than the increases. So now the rest of the row we will just do it in the same manner, going under each loop and pulling up a loop. So over here you should have a total of 24 loops on your hook. So yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through 2s until you finish the row. So now for the next row we will not make an increase, and we will just have the same count on our hook, which is 24. So just go under each loop and make your stitch. And for the next row we will make a decrease and then a same stitch and then a decrease again. So this is a decrease stitch over here. You can see we've taken up 2 stitches together, and keep doing this until you decrease your scarf to 4 stitches, and it will look similar to the other side, and I'll show you how to finish off the scarf. So when you have 4 stitches, just finish off the round in the regular way by pulling one first and then in twos. Now make a decrease over here and you will have 3 loops on your hook. So go under 2 loops, yarn over, pull up a loop, you have 2 loops. Go into the last loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, you have 3 loops. So finish off this one in the regular way and then make another row with 3 stitches. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and this is your final row. So we will just cut off the yarn over here. So chain 1 and pull the yarn through. And just leave the tail end for now. So take an object whose length you want the tassel's length to be. So I've taken this phone over here and wrap your yarn around the long side of the phone and wrap it as many times as you want, and this will determine the density of your tassels. So I've wrapped it around nearly 30 times over here. So now just slip this off from your phone or any object that you're using. And just hold your work, place it down, and clip off the extra yarn. Now take a piece of the yarn and go through the center from one side and then tie a knot. Make sure the knot is tight enough. Secure it with another knot. Over here I'm just going to clip off the yarn on top. Now take the piece of the yarn and go nearly 1 inch below where you've tied the knot and tie this yarn over here. So I'm going to make this yarn as long as the rest of the work so that when I cut off the end, these ends can sit with the rest of the yarns. So make sure where you want the knot to be. So just tighten it and make another knot. Now clip off the yarn over here. And now hold your tassel and cut off the ends. Make sure they're straight. Take a sharp scissor. My scissor is not sharp enough, but I've managed to cut through. So these are the loose ends of your tassel and they're not all even. So you can cut off a bit over here and make sure they're nice and even. Now place these on the end of your scarf. So this is one of the ends of my scarf and I've got this ending tail over here. So we will take the ending tail through the center of our tassel. So put it on the needle first, and then go in the center over here, same way you took your yarn when you made the knot. Pull it through and bring it close to the end of your scarf. And neatly sew it on. So this is how the attached tassel looks like. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.